This is late and all, but I just remembered as I was looking at Reddit and this person talking about how they went into their house and smelled the worst smell imaginable, I automatically remembered that I still have the 2 bodies in my wall downstairs, and I haven't done any of them because I've been caught up with my mom and my grandparents. And it's just, I gotta do something. I think the game plan for right now is probably going to be that when my grandmother is at the store, because whenever she goes shopping, she takes forever. Like, send her to like Walmart or a shoe store and she will take 3 hours unless you're not in a hurry, or unless you're in a hurry, whatever. So yeah, when she does that, since my grandpa has already left to go back home to do some things and my mom's taking a nap, I will find something to do with the bodies. Maybe I'll just rent like a storage unit or something like that and put them in there. It's supposed to be cold for the next couple of days, so it'll probably help with said smell and keeping them fresh still a little bit longer. And I kind of really, really, really hate how I just have this mindset. Like, talk to me 2 weeks ago and this would have freaked me the fuck out, but like, here I am late at night wondering how I'm gonna hide bodies. So that's a thing. Yeah. So while I'm here and I can't sleep because my mind hates me and so does my body, riddled with nightmares and this shit, let's just talk about what's been happening, right? Right. So, my mom, she's doing much better. She had her surgery and it all went good, so that's the bright side, and she's home now. And I have to help her get around, help her lift things, and help her redress her wounds, but it's fine. Doctor said it's gonna be a good recovery, and hopefully that rings true. And that this will be the last of it. Who knows? Hopefully. And then we got a new rabbit, 17. They seem alright. They seem pretty cool. I'm convinced that Eric is a child. Eric actually may be getting stalked by Slenderman, which is great if you think about it, maybe. Of course, he has a mindset of a 3-year-old, so that's probably gonna end up well if you think about it. He has this friend that I'm sure isn't anyone to really worry about. I was trying to distinguish if it was anyone that I knew about, but of course I don't really know any creepypastas called Rick, so it was probably just some poor chump who Slenderman was stalking first and then killed him. And then moved on to Eric. Because funny thing about Slender sickness is that it spreads fast. It's a sickness for a reason. A contagious one. I'm honestly surprised that the Slender fuck hasn't really visited much after Evan was here. I think it's probably just because Evan was here that he showed up. God, I've never had that problem. Is it a car outside my window? I sure hope it was a car outside my window, or I just saw an orb. Holy shit. Okay, anyways, yeah, I haven't really had much problem about the slither fuck. Other than, like, my little cousins giving me, like, quite a fucking scare a few years back. They're, like, telling me about stuff that they probably shouldn't know outside, like, my window. Like, they're not even tall enough to see outside one of my windows. And then they just give, like, these crystal clear images of, these pastas, and I'm like, I don't even have these people on my wall. How the fuck do you guys know these things? And they just shrug and smile and laugh and then leave, like little kids do, and it's creepy shit, man, creepy shit. But yeah, 13 seems to be struggling with some shit. Lily, I think is her name. I'm not able really to check right now, but yeah. I feel bad for her. She deserves so much more. And she talks about this girl named Megan, and we thought it was the group. The group thought it Megan could have been like a split personality or even Emmy 14, but it seems to be the person who really kind of caused her trouble with was just a whole shitty past. So I feel sorry about that. Like, the whole main thing, the one thing that is really kind of just keeping me up is that things have been nice. Other than, like, the occasional scare here and there. Abbott hasn't really been around, and it's just... my whole entire mindset has been just waiting, anticipating Abbott coming and just fucking shit up. Like, we have our regular Debbie Downers, like the Eric thing, that was kind of scary. Actually, I'm kind of just numb to all this stuff, but in general, if you look at it, the Evan thing was kind of scary. 13, their ailment is a little bit annoying. A lot annoying. I have a short fuse, and when they get to their little self-pity, pitying thing with their reclusing into their past, it's just, that's kind of annoying. And Emmy seems to have that pretty much under control, but it's still annoying. But even still, like, that's a sad thing. But it, maybe, goddamn, maybe Abbott is maybe just giving us a little cool down with Jeffson Evans' honeymoon. I don't remember if I mentioned this. No, yeah, I did. I'm still really mad about 15, Ryan, and their fucking thing. I ain't giving them no grief. Nah, fuck that shit. Yeah. But Evan and Jeff seem to be doing good. The arguments between Vin and them seem to be dying down, and they seem to be getting a little bit better. That or they just plain forgot, who knows. There was one more thing that I wanted to talk about. What was that thing? Evan and Jeff, Vin. Oh, whatever it is, it's probably not important. oh, my club. Yeah, so today in clubs we made buttons because we got a button machine in our club, and our club is like inclusively the only ones who get to use it, which is nice because there's like 5 of us in that club, and it's great. And yeah, I wasn't able to really get any buttons done, but I did get like 3 buttons because I am the real mayonnaise. Oh, my friend, he wanted to do the mayonnaise thing, but then instead just did Hugh Jackman's face. That was great. And then he also did like this guy who was screaming at something. He just looked visibly in pain because we were just taking like random pictures from the magazine. But yeah, for the life of me, I was talking to another person and I was telling him like I made these buttons in the club, and I've just straight up forgotten the club name, which is really, really annoying. But the basis of it, eventually it'll come back to me. And it's basically just LGBTQ plus support group. But that's great. That's a fun time. We got shirts made, and sorry, I tapped the screen. We got shirts made, and we're gonna go to a local college in April for if I live that long, for a council meetup group thing with the other schools who have the same club. We get a whole day off of that, so that's cool. We had a gingerbread building contest back in Christmas, and I won. Yay me, with my bloody campfire scene. My original thing was to do a campsite, and then I did it, and it was kind of cute and quaint. I had like my little triangle tent, I had my campfire, I had my forest scene, I used animal crackers for the animals, gummy bears as like the people, and then I saw that no one was using the what are they? Toothpicks. So I'm like, you know what? We're gonna make this an apocalypse style. So I just started to see how many toothpicks I could fit on my tent, and then it went on to all around my enclosure, and then to see how many toothpicks I could fit in my fire. Then eventually I kind of just like tore off a red gummy bear's head and placed it on the spike. I actually have pictures of it, and it's great. Yeah, good memories. Good memories. Fucking hell. It's late night. It's going wrong, but I still have more things on my mind. It's just, why did I even join these games? Because I'm an idiot. I'm an absolutely fucking idiot. I thought they were fake. I absolutely thought they were fake. I never in a million years did I think that I would actually get into real trials. And then here I am in real trials with 3 dead bodies under my belt. 1 my cause, and then the other 2 just gifted. Put on, forced to take care of. Hell, if the other 2 people that I brought in die, then that would make it 3. Or if I'm stupid enough, that would just add. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mom, that I'm a fucking idiot. I'm sorry, bro. that I did this to you. I shouldn't have done this. I was too fucking naive. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I failed you. I'm sorry that I got you killed. I'm sorry for the people who I brought in here because I'm just a fucking coward. I should have died in your place. I'm sorry for the people from the future who are bring in because I know there's probably gonna be more. I know that applications end tomorrow, but you never know how many other people could just answer my thing, and there I am, bringing them to certain death, or at least brutally. I'm sorry. I'm a failure of a person. I'm a failure of a brother, and I'm a failure of a son. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.